Hello, my name is Jutta Brendemuehl. I immigrated to Canada 15 years ago. I first came out of a sense of adventure and curiosity, and I just fell in love with Toronto. 12 years ago, the rare chance came up for me to work at the Goethe-Institut, the German cultural center worldwide, in arts programming and especially in film. I'm writing a film blog, which means I have to put this extra lens on my glasses when I watch films, because something that works well in Germany or Europe might not work for North American or Canadian audiences. What you see to a certain degree behind me are posters that Wim Wenders has sent us, who of course is one of the greats of German cinema, one of the great storytellers. Wim was here a few days ago. His assistant called me on my cell and said, "Oh, you know, Wim actually was just asking about the exhibition. We have an hour, can we drop by?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm across town, so I'll have to get in a cab myself to meet you here. But of course you make it happen." You've just caught me at the busiest time of the year. Of course, it's September, and September means TIFF, TIFF, TIFF. The Toronto International Film Festival is one of the most important in the international calendar. And it just means for us, we do film events. We meet our colleagues from the Berlinale and our colleagues from German films, all of our partners. It's amazing to walk along King Street, where the Goethe-Institut is located, and to run into colleagues and friends, and to also see just all walks of life enjoying this festival. When it comes to that question of, you know, what do you love here and what is different in Europe, feeling German or feeling Canadian, I mean, I've always led a double life, as I keep saying, and I've always stressed that I very consciously came to Canada and did not leave Germany in a way. So I'm connected to both countries, and I will stay connected. But in some ways, I only became German here. I think it's when you have to define yourself outside of your usual majority that you were born into. And unfortunately, I still feel most German while driving. My daughter would say, "Papa, let Mama drive, we're in a hurry." Stereotypes, of course, are a funny and a treacherous thing. Sometimes there really is something to them and you can feel it. And sometimes these stereotypes, well, nearly the reverse is true. So Germany has a bad rep in a way for, you know, its bureaucracy. But that's, I think, people who have not met the Canadian rule book at times. Wim Wenders premiere. Pretty much as soon as TIFF is over in late September, for me, that means it's before the Berlinale. And that's when I prepare for the German focus at the Berlinale, mostly, also the Canadian focus. I always have to keep an eye on that. And of course, that's in a way the luxury of living in this world, in this day and age. This is not the immigration that we had 50 years ago, where people pretty much didn't have a choice to not look back. I can go to Germany 3 to 4 times a year. And of course, I'm digitally connected. This being with both worlds, it really keeps you on your toes. I love living in Canada. I love living in Toronto. I might live in Berlin at some point. I might live in India or England at some point again. That's the global world.